Hey everybody, and welcome to the Doctors of Running virtual roundtable, where we, three doctors of physical therapy, discuss the art and the science to the stuff that we're putting on our feet. Today, we just wanted to give a quick intro episode to introduce ourselves and give you guys an expectation of what you're going to see here from the content that we're producing from Doctors of Running. You're going to see detailed shoe reviews of all of the footwear that we're testing. You're going to see that in written form, and then you're going to hear it and see it here with what we talk about. We're also going to delve into topics within running and biomechanics, rehabilitation, and injury prevention. And we're going to also hit anything else that you guys, as our followers, want to hear us talk about. So we're just going to give a quick introduction of each of us, and we'll move on from there.
So my name is Matthew Klein. I am the founder of Doctors of Running, which is formerly Klein Runs DPT. I have my background as a competitive runner, working in running shoe stores a long time ago, got my interest in running shoes and footwear and started asking questions that nobody seemed to be able to answer. And so I took it upon myself to try to see if I could figure some of that stuff out. As I transitioned to becoming a physical therapist at Western University of Health Sciences, during my training and studies, I began to ask more questions, decided to start a website to review shoes from a physical therapy and a biomechanics standpoint to help people and educate people on what they were putting on their foot and how that might not affect their bodies. Because I wanted to be able to eventually contribute to the research, which I am in the process of doing right now, and wanted to create something. It was inspired by those like Sam Weinbaum of Road Trail Run and Pete Larson of Run Blogger to create this, and it has evolved into what it is today. So as I mentioned, I'm a doctor of physical therapy. I am a orthopedic clinical specialist. I'm residency trained in orthopedics, and I am a sport and manual therapy fellow from Kaiser. I'm a FOMT, fellow of the American Academy of Orthopedic Manual Physical Therapists, which is a huge long list to say. Don't let it fool you. I'm still learning. Doctors of Running, again, was created, inspired by the title, the change, to be inspired by the profession that I love. As doctors of physical therapy, we are also at this point essentially doctors of running, trying to help educate people and helping people in their own journeys as runners and athletes. So the website, again, it was started and continues to be a place to bring evidence-based practice and research about footwear and opinions to help people figure out what they're putting on their feet. These two wonderful gentlemen were nice enough and kind enough to join me a little over a year ago, as I reached out to each one of them in different circumstances to see if they would join and come with me in this journey. And it has been an incredible journey thus far. It was a little over a year, so we had our anniversary a little while ago. And I'm incredibly proud and honored to be with these gentlemen who are also doctors of physical therapy and are doing incredible work and helping to educate people and bring the word out about being more aware.
Definitely. And what a journey it has been. It has been awesome. I'm David Salas. I'm from Redlands, California. I did my doctorate of physical therapy over at Western University of Health Sciences, the same alma mater as Matt. That's actually how we met. We met through mutual friends. He graduated a couple of years before I did. I'm also a certified strength and conditioning specialist as well, and I have presented research in exercise physiology at the American Academy of Sports Medicine as well. So I have a little bit of a research in strength conditioning and a Division I athletics background in cross country and track and field as well. So I'm trying to find my place in this world just as much as anyone else, and trying to interweave everything that I know and try to create the most comprehensive, productive product that we possibly can for our viewers and for ourselves as well.
My name is Nathan Brown. I am the odd duck. I live in central Wisconsin, Stevens Point.
The rest of us live in Southern California.
Yeah, so I'm in small town USA here in Stevens Point, and I did get my training for my doctor of physical therapy out at the University of Delaware, where I got to train under Dr. Lynn Snyder-Maxler and some other amazing professors out there. And then I continued my training after I started practicing as a doctor of physical therapy out in California under Dr. Chris Powers to get extra training in biomechanics and running. So I now practice in a small private practice, orthopedic and sports-oriented clinic with a little niche in running specialty. And so we use high-speed video as well as integrating EMG technology to assess each runner, both in their mechanics and also doing comprehensive strength testing to try to figure out what might be going on that can either help them recover from an injury, a running related injury, or to help improve efficiency or improve their running and help them meet their goals. And so it's been a joy to start meshing my professional passions with my passion for running, which is my favorite way to connect with my friends and with people. So this has been a joy, and now we get to keep thinking hard about the stuff we're putting on our feet. And so if you continue to follow us here at Doctors of Running, we're hoping that we can put out authentic, good material for you, where we don't try to cut things out that when we make mistakes or make things correct, but we're going to try to, I like that sentence, but we're gonna put things out to help you see how we process through what makes a good running shoe for each individual type of person. And so we look forward to this journey with you all.
And remember that this is a very individual thing. And that's one of the things we really emphasize, is if you ask us ever, what's your favorite shoe, what's the best shoe, you're going to get a very common answer, because it depends. Just like the three of us come from very unique backgrounds, although that we are all runners and different speeds and like I said, different backgrounds. We all understand, and that's part of the great part about having three of us, that every person is different. So that is part of the benefit of having all three of us here, is we will all have different perspectives and different likes and dislikes. And that's something we encourage you to pay attention to, and we'll always acknowledge our own either biases or preferences, because it's not about us, it's about you. This is why we are presenting this information, for you to be able to learn what works best for your body, not necessarily for the person down the street, not necessarily that person you're trying to chase down on Strava. It's who are you and what may work best for you. And the answer is always, it depends.